Hello, my loves. Just trying something new today. I moved my table out, and I thought it would be lovely if I just sat in the sun that's coming through the window. But no, that wouldn't be lovely because the camera doesn't like it. So, anywho, I'm still sitting in a new spot, which is lovely, and I thought we'd try something new. You know, as we're moving around, trying out new things and experimenting. And so it's a metaphor for being brave and trying new things and learning. So you will notice that also 2+ as well, the camera is in a different position. So I'm hoping I don't knock it. The chair I'm sitting on is lower than the one I usually sit on, so it's all things new and exciting. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and I hope everybody had a lovely, lovely day. One day pretty soon I have these 2 decks, one main deck, but another deck as well that I thought would be really good to do a reading for those who have children. So I'm going to pull those out soon and have a reading for all the mothers with children that might have a few questions. Anyway, what have you got for us today? What do we need to know? I've also got some lovely nature sounds going on in the background, but don't be surprised if they get drowned out by the man using the power saw across the road. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 2 of Swords. Crossed arms, head tilted, under the moon, not wanting to make a decision. Really not wanting to make a decision based on balance, equal give and take, but yeah, there's something seriously going on here. Here's the Devil energy, which has caused you to question and look to the future. So something's going on here. Either ego, you're questioning your ego. It might be a division between people. It could be an addiction that you're trying to leave. But you're looking out. You're looking further away than that. You're trying to leave it. And there's a new message coming in. There's a message coming in that's going to give you more balance, but you're still undecided about what you're going to do or how you're going to move forward. Anyway, that's where we stand at the present. What else have we got? Yep, definitely a fresh new start, passionate new start, balanced new start. We've got the Chariot coming out. But that will, again, there's lots of indecision, lots of thought processes, moving on though, and taking time out. Lots of Swords, 6 of Cups, reminiscing, wishful thinking, but some good judgment coming in and more fresh starts. We've got 2 Aces, which is really, really nice. Nice to see. So basically the Ace of Wands is giving you a nice fresh start, a passionate fresh start. It's coming out, if you can see, it's coming out of the cave and onto a firm structure, a firm path. And in the very background, you probably can't see it, there's a castle. So it's leading you to something better. All you have to do is take the steps to get there. And here you are on your chariot getting there. it's balanced, it's even, it's moving forward at a canter, but not galloping at a rush. And you've got both the light and the dark in balance. You've got this in check at the moment. And if you see, he's actually carrying a sword that's raised. So you're coming forward in truth. It's like you've got your shit together. Your horses are balanced. They're all nice and even. And this is divine truth, because there's angel wings behind this and a rainbow. So this card's absolutely beautiful. It's really leading you forward. Over here, it's really taking you away from this thought, thinking, overthinking, trapped thinking. Where do I go? What do I do? How do I get there? What do I choose? I can't move forward. I can't decide. Lots of can'ts. Yeah, lots of can-nots in the Eight of Swords. No, I don't want to. I'll just sit down here because I feel like I'm trapped either way I look. But the Chariot's saying, no, you're not. Take your blindfold off, lift your eyes up, and you will see a way. You will find a way out of the turmoil, out of the heartbreak, out of whatever it is that has caused this. You just have to look up and look at a different way. Take time out. Think of things that haven't been thought of before. Meditate on what you're seeking. Ask the divine, how do I get out of this? How do I move forward? How do I balance? How do I get out of this wistful, wishing, romancing, nostalgia of the way things used to be and wanting it to be that again, and daydreaming? Instead of spending all my time sitting trapped or daydreaming mystically, how do I move forward? This is my how do I move forward in balance. Now, here's a beautiful lady. This is divine judgment. And sometimes in some decks it's the literally trumpeting, the angel trumpeting the judgment. But this lady, this beautiful angel, has the trumpet, but it's not fire and brimstone judgment. It's divine, it's understanding, it's gentle, it's leading. It's also giving you the gifts. It's karmic. So, what goes around comes around. This can be a gift, this judgment. And it can be offering the Ace of Cups, which is pure love. Look again with the dove. That's divine. That's divine love and divine abundance. And that is coming directly from this. So take some time out, get balanced, get out of these two thoughts, these, wistful longing and trapped heartbreak. And right in the middle, look at what came out. I left that to last, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is actually quite beautiful. This is how I've read it. And this is where it's leading you. This path, it's leading you. There might be some times where you get trapped in your own thoughts and have to sneak forward, inch forward, under cloak, hoping the clouds will clear. You might have to take time out and meditate on, are you still on the right path? Are you still going the way you need to go for your highest good? You might want to look back and think of the best parts and take those with you and leave the parts that didn't serve you. Trust in the divine that they will provide you with all the things that you've been seeking and working for. This isn't sitting on your ass waiting for things to just land in your lap. It's not buying lottery tickets. It's not, expecting the other person to do a lot of work just so you can have your cup of love and your wand of passion and your wheel of fortune. It's not that. It's kind of not like, Daddy, can I have a pony? No. You go out, you walk the path. You walk. It's not an easy path. You have to stay balanced and faithful and trust in yourself, the good and the dark. And then you have to remind yourself of this when you're trapped in your thinking. But you will get there. Love it. Speaking of love, this is the journey of love. By the beautiful Alana Fairchild, Razuli and Richard Kahn. Let's see if there's any other messages for us. There's one. Knowing without knowing. That goes there. That's quite obvious. Oh, wait. Oh, there's lots more. Distant shores. Doesn't Spirit do wonderful things? Is there any more that we need to know? Yes, straight away. Oh. Is there anything else we need to know to get to the wheel? And that was 6 of Cups. Anything else for the 6 of Cups? Okay, is there anything else we need to know for the entire reading? Anything else? This. Okay. For the 8 of Swords, knowing without knowing came up. Now to me, this is, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but there are people who don't know they don't know. There are people who know they don't know. There are people that don't know that they know. And then there are people that know that they know. That's what it reminds me of. This is knowing without knowing. So this to me is thinking you don't know. You've trapped yourself. I think I don't know. But deep down, you know. You know the path, you know the answer, you know what you need to know to get up out of the thinking and move forward. You have all the answers. You just don't know you do. So just remember that it's okay to take time out, but it's also really important not to sit there of your own making saying, I don't know. I just don't know. Look, find a way, stand up, move forward, try something new. And then if that doesn't work, try something else. But there's always something deep down that you know that you don't think you know. We all have the answers. Now, the Six of Swords, which is moving on from past negative thoughts, past emotions, it's very thinking orientated, just moving away from negative thinking, beliefs, thought processes. And this is saying distant shores. Now look at the difference. This woman she might not it's just beautiful. God, I love these cards. She might not be physically moving, but she's looking, she's seeking, she's looking across the seas. And she's doing it not just with her physical eyes, but she's doing it with her third eye, and she's doing it with her heart and her mind. She's using all her senses, all her faculties to look to distant shores, to seek new, to find new ways you didn't know. She's moving forward and she's looking to other ways of doing things. She's also leaned right up against nature, so, take of that what you will, but a hearty meditate in nature always goes a long way. And this is Sweet Soul Rising. I just love stuff like this. I love it. Because when you meditate, you elevate your energies, your vibration. And that is your sweet soul literally rising. So this to me is saying yes. Get out of your thoughts. Look to distant shores, to different ways, to brighter days, to smoother waters. And in order to do that, take some time out. Meditate on what it is you really want. Not what you think you want, but what you really want. And what you might need. Instead of just what I want, what I might need. Take some time out and listen to music, dance, anything that lifts your vibration. Raise your soul. Let it rise. Let it fly. And then learn from your past. Let judgment come in, divine judgment. Let it bring in the gifts that you deserve. Let it, allow it to. You've got to allow it to. And here's the wheel, giving us rings of time and seed of the heart. Now, to me, it doesn't matter how much time passes. It doesn't matter because time isn't linear. But anyway, in 3D time, the rings of time, it's like in a tree. There's wisdom in time. There's experience in time if you don't just sit here and let it pass you. But all of these journeys that we're on, the whole light path journey is bringing us back to the seeds of our heart, which then leads us directly to our soul. And this is a perfect spread of the light path. It's our first awakening, moving on to more balance, more courage, more divine assistance. Then we kind of go, oh shit, bugger me, I've now got all this new information and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do with it. People think I'm weird. I've still got my old beliefs, but now I've got these new ones. What do I do? Where do I go? I think I'll just sit down because it's all too hard. This is where Spirit comes in and says, you know the answers. Just keep moving. Leave your old beliefs behind. Look to the horizon. Look further. you will find the answers. You have got the answers. Just keep going. And we will support you. It's not a physical keep going, although that can help. It's a spiritual keep going. Believe, keep going. Raise your vibrations, keep going. And then all of that will lead you back to the heart and the soul. I really hope this resonates with you, and I really hope it helps, because to me it is just encouraging you to keep going. Just keep going, keep believing, keep being your best self, keep loving, and it will all bring you to the wheel of fortune. Okay, all right, my loves. Have a lovely day. Loves, hugs and kisses. Mwah.